What's up everyone, welcome back to our lawn, and today is a big anniversary for the channel. Today is the 1 year anniversary of when I did this. And started down what I kind of anticipated would be kind of a meme journey of having a putting green in my backyard. But what I found as I started to do that is it actually kind of worked. And I'm still a little surprised that it does. So right now I'm gonna give some close-ups and kind of talk about where we're at, just a little status update. This isn't a how-to. If you want the how-to, click the link up in the corner, actually probably up in the corner, and you can go to the how-to of everything I did to get to this point with the putting green and what steps you can take. But I'm gonna talk about what I did and the results that we got. So first, when we look from a distance, everything looks really good. And up close, there are some areas that look really good. And we're cutting at 1/8 of an inch. Some of these are a little bit longer. Plus I cut yesterday. And plus the reel on the Greensmaster probably needs to be sharpened. So it's not perfect, but it's looking really good in a lot of spots. Like right here is just immaculate. That's so good. But we have areas like there where I didn't cut the hole deep enough. So I got sand circle there. Areas up here that are still fighting to fill in. The worst spots are down here, which came out of winter completely bare. We've poked some holes and that has kind of started to come back. This over here, it started to come back, which is really interesting. When you poke a hole, everything gets really dense in that hole and stuff starts coming up. And then we come back here to the fairway, which is something I can't believe how good it looks right now. This got a head start and started a year ago. This was also cut yesterday and probably should have been double cut, which is why you get some taller ones. But this is being maintained at 4/10 of an inch. This is new this year. So basically this spring, I took what was an unmanicured part of my yard back here and just started to take care of it and cut it at 4/10 of an inch. And some of these areas have started to just get so good. From this was just a weedy mess a year ago. And I can kind of show you what it looked like when we came out of spring. We can take a look at that quick. And this is a shot I had at one point. This is a shot I had from earlier in the year versus now. It's just looking so good. Some divots that need to heal, but I mean, this is just all, it's so cool. And so basically what I did is I bought a Great States manual reel mower and I just cut it down, and I tried to keep it at a 1/2 inch for a while. Then I did one sand leveling project, and then I kept it at a 1/2 inch, and then I picked up that McLean manual, took it down to 3/8 of an inch, 2 or 3 more sand leveling projects. This spring, I did a manual aerate where I took and I poked holes, and then I top dressed with sand and filled all the holes in to try to get a little bit more sand in the soil and reduce the clay compaction issue that we have. And so basically what we have now is really working. It's, you know, I have the Jacobsen, which is responsible for doing the fairway. That's set at 4/10 of an inch. And then the Greensmaster, which is set at 1/8 of an inch, mowing the green. And yeah, it's just awesome. It's so cool how much it's filling in on its own. And I haven't seeded back here since last year. So all the bare areas are just filling in on their own. Bent grass just creeping along. I didn't seed anywhere back there. That's all bent grass filling in on its own. And I'm just super impressed with how much success I've had, despite really not having any idea what I'm doing. So without further ado, we'll hit some putts on it, show you how it's rolling. And yeah, that'll wrap up this video as the 1 year anniversary, the 1 year celebration of my backyard putting green. So let me know what questions you have on how we've gotten it here. I can try to answer them, or I'll direct you to some other videos where I would have done a couple things. Now, actually what I'm probably gonna do is we've made it through the kid's birthday party. We've made it to this update video. Now probably the goal is gonna be, I'm gonna try to verticut it with the Sun-Joe and see if loosening up the surface on the bottom areas there can kind of help the grass spread in. And that's probably going to be the next bit of content on the putting green here. We'll kind of use it as a top dress as well, since it'll bring a bunch of sand and dirt up, and then we can regrade that off and just see what happens after the verticut. So subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.